Oh my goodness. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, OGBigSam, and it's Friday, Falcon Friday. We running a little late, but I mean, life is life, and you know what I'm saying. Well, getting back at y'all, man. We're gonna discuss a few things. Um, you know what I'm saying. Franchise trying to get with us, but again, life is life, and you know. So we're gonna get in, make our point, you know what I'm saying, discuss it amongst ourselves, and we're gonna get the fuck out. How about that? How about that? Hey, George Texas boy, what's happening? Auntie, hey, how y'all doing? Oh man. Look, man, um saw a little segment, from NFL Network. Old Steve Wyche decided he wanted to, give his unauthoritative opinion on the Hall of Fame career of Matt Ryan. Oh man. And he went on to be trying to make a case, you know, um, him not being first ballot worthy or Hall of Fame worthy, something to that effect. Look, I'm gonna rattle off a few names um, here at the quarterback position. Um, Steve Rogan, um, Jim Kelly, Dan Fouts, Dan Marino, um, Ryan Jaworski, Vince Ferragamo, Jeff Hostetler, Bill Sims, um, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, uh, Danny White, Fran Tarkenton. Okay, just to name a few. Just to name a few. I know some of them are. I think two or three of those in there may have had Super Bowl. I mean, most of those quarterbacks have been to the Super Bowl. I know. I think I named a couple that actually won, but I named those guys um, because that's an area of expertise where and where who he has numbers just as or better than, and most of those gentlemen are in the Hall of Fame that I named. Most of those are in the Hall of Fame. I mean, so what are we talking about right here, Mr. Weiss? What are we talking about here? I mean, it's bigger than bright fluorescent letters, across his career. If Matt Ryan had the defenses that Lamar Jackson had coming, you know what I'm saying? He, man, look, come on now. We need to stop with the cap and stop with the, you know what I'm saying, unadulterated unsupervised hate. I mean, he top 10, top 15 in every quarterback statistical category. And the only thing that he doesn't have on his resume is Super Bowl. Dan Marino, renowned as one of the greatest to ever do it. In some arguments, in some table discussions, he's top five QB all time. And you know, he's one of two quarterbacks that Matt Ryan has been compared to. Him and Peyton Manning. I mean, so I mean, what are we saying here, Mr. Weiss? You know, Trady, what's good? Hey, Sonya, how you doing? Thank you for joining, sweetie. I'm just giving my thoughts on this Steve Wyche, what I'm saying, assessment. He was giving it, I didn't catch the whole, but I caught, bits and pieces. You know, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Look, Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer. He's first ballot Hall of Fame in my book. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the sum of it. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought of it on that particular subject. Now, sliding on, moving into camp as we're rolling in. Quarterback room looking pretty nice. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Quarterback room looking pretty nice. Receiver room looking pretty nice as well. Is one of the topics. And another look. You people out here that are basing your assessment of Terry Fontenot and the job that he's doing, and you're basing it off of what some other GMs are doing and whatnot. Go play in traffic with that shit. Okay. I don't expect Terry to throw out no quickie rush contract and overpay AJ. We don't care about what's going on elsewhere, who getting what elsewhere. Shit, Fontenot is gonna do, what I'm saying, what he's supposed to do for this team. Now, if AJ is not going to be, willing to play ball or take what, we're going to be offering, then, hell, you know how that's going to turn out. Hell, somewhere week 4, 5, or 6 or 7, shit, AJ will be wearing a new uniform because he ain't walking up out of here and we ain't going to get nothing for him. Straight up. I mean, he's a good tackler. He's a very good cover guy. But if he's gonna be trying to get top dollar, nah, man, he not gonna get that here. He not gonna get that here. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna come to, to him, playing in another uniform. I honestly think that AJ is gonna play ball I don't see, judging, you know what I'm saying, how things have gone and his actions, you know what I'm saying, in certain, you know, situations. I don't see him not playing ball, you know, with the team, you know what I'm saying, especially given the fact that, you know what I'm saying, the big picture, the mission. And I've been saying it all along, and y'all know, y'all have heard me say it, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, we gonna know if he's about the bag or if he's about the mission. You know what I'm saying? Thinking big picture wise, you know, and being able to be part of something and building something. I mean, we have all the ingredients right now, you know, um, as far as, you know, having a foundation, having the correct infrastructure, if you will, you know, to be, you know what I'm saying, processing itself into, you know, consistency, dynasty types, you know what I'm saying, situations. Just saying, we have a lot of the ingredients. We have a, shit got to play itself out. I mean, you know, the condensed amount of talent, you know what I'm saying, and this, I don't think that there's enough said, you know what I'm saying, that's put on, you know, for this coaching staff coming in the door and knocking down the bullshit and setting in, you know what I'm saying, stone. Okay, we we're about a program. We're about the winning. We're about this chip, you know, and setting things in place and changing, you know, momentum and changing attitudes and changing mindsets, you know. Um, Raheem Morris, for what he's done since he walked back into these doors in Prairie Branch, has not bullshitted nobody, has not pulled no wool onto my. You make it real clear. Look, you either down with us or we can find you somewhere else to work. I mean, you know, hey, you want to get a check, your ass better get to work there. You know. Oh man. Um, a lot of people are concerned, you know, with other defensive backs contracts that are happening right now. Look, for what AJ has done and for what he is, I think a lot of people's idea of what he is as opposed to what he should get paid are far and beyond hilariously overstated. You know, again, he's one of the better cover guys. He's one of the better tackling corners in this league. But the one glaring thing on his resume that should not be on his resume is his lack of forcing turnovers. And people you keep talking about, you know what I'm saying, he should get shut down corner money. No, I'm sorry. Um, Shut down. Here is what I commence to be what in most cases is the definition of shutdown corner. You know, because shutdown corners don't get thrown at at the amount of times that AJ Terrell get targeted. Okay, I'm just trying to get people to understand that little factoid. When you're getting targeted, what I'm saying, double digit amounts of times in the game on average, nah, you ain't shutting that down. You ain't shutting that down. You know, mm-mm. you know, Prime, Darryl Green, Champ, what I'm saying, motherfuckers of that nature and of that caliber. Yeah, you know, um, AJ. Some of y'all gonna be disappointed. Some of y'all gonna be disappointed, man. You know, look, we getting into camp and we're going in and there by far should be nothing but one narrative in my opinion, um, and that is Dirty Kirk's command of the camp, Dirty Kirk's movement out there in practice, Dirty Kirk's aggressively taking a step up to stand there next to Grady to lead this team. But for whatever reason, that's not being conversated on. Well, I mean, I guess, people want to push certain narratives out, I guess, I mean, but I'm just saying, you know, we got this track team in the receiver room that is out here following Kurt around like, little sick puppies. you, because they want him to throw the ball to him, you know, what I'm saying. Um, another narrative that should be out there is as well as Grady, is T1000's return. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Troy Anderson. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure how familiar everyone is of those who are listening, as opposed to most of those who know or follow. That was a nickname that I gave him. In his rookie start, T1000. Terminator reference. That young man is back on the field. Look like the time off and being able to be in a film room and seeing things from the sideline looks to be like it's gonna be interesting, because the high IQ anomaly in that linebacker room with Ellis, Landerman, and Anderson, and them boys. It's she. Okay. All right. Is and a lot of people got to also take into effect that, all right, to some degrees this is a pretty different concept that Lake and Morris is bringing, to the defensive unit. Some are familiar, some aren't. So there are going to be some miscues and understanding the keys and checkpoints across the board on this defensive side. So we can't be out here, know, speaking ill of, saying first day, saying miscues. First day, man. First day. First day. I'm just saying. First day. You know what I'm saying? I myself, I'm looking forward to seeing good film on, some of the young big Thundercats, up front, on, on the D side, Street and Zion and Trice and all them boys, all our defensive rookies. I'm honestly is what I'm looking forward to getting a chance to see, just to being able to check it out. What's good, 3 Daddy? You know what I'm saying? To see, who's got that thump, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna jump off the screen, if you will. You know, because honestly, I'm not really worried about the offense, man. I'm not. Um, my concern is, you know, having a stand up, all out, monstrous, all point defense. I mean, I mean that's what we need. A championship defense. I mean, defense wins championships, defense wins championships. I mean, we got to have that. We've had everything else in every other instance. We got to have a championship defense. And with Raheem, coming in here with 2 chips under his belt in those specific aspects, defense coordinator, you know, um, he knows what it takes, what we have to have, to have a championship level, playoff level, contending defense. You know, um, you know, having Grady back and having a lot of, these youngsters, high profile youngsters at that. I don't think we get enough. I don't think Fortno and Rod get enough credit for this year's draft class, especially from the defensive perspective, as it were. I think we went way up under the damn radar and got some fucking gems, some unforeseen diamonds, if you will. I think I really believe that this defense, once it gets, officially constituted, um, it's gonna be a lot better than what people are gonna be able to understand. You know, I mean, that's just, Look, because I'm looking at it from the talent that is in the locker room, in the defensive side of the locker room, and what we have, and coming off of what we had, that has gone out, and what has come in this particular off season. Um, I, I don't think people are ready for what's probably about to happen with this defense. Because if this defense is any shape, form, or fashion close out aggressive, yeah, yeah, things gonna be real different. Things gonna be real different. Look, ladies and gentlemen, um, just saying, scratching the surfaces, of getting back in, getting back into this thing, and trying to get season ready. Life was, life, and over the last couple of weeks and whatnot. But hey, it's a day by day, step by step, thing. When you lose a family member. But hey, life is good. Um, Things are happening good. This season is on rec. This season is ready. Um, OG Big Sam is gonna be in the building on deck. And be getting it ready. Just as the guys are getting it ready, come to this preseason. There's gonna be some shake up. A little bit of shake up with the times. Um, but I'm still gonna be giving you everything from Mad Money with OG, Wicked with Sports T, and Falcon Friday, High Noon Madness, and things. And of course, it's still gonna stay. Uncut, raw. it, it might be shaking. It might be a little stirred, but it's still gonna hit the same, man. It's still gonna hit the same, man. Look, hey, look, I just wanted to get into y'all a little bit on that thing, um, and just give you a little bit of my thoughts. I think Steve Wyche was a little shady. Capping on Matt's, career. Just recapping. Um, Dirty Kirk is out here moving very gracefully, in camp, in practice, which I think it should be the biggest story right now. But also as well, the youngster is right along with him in concert, in communication, getting the gems, learning the system, you know, and getting some habits for him. There's plenty to talk about, people. There's plenty to talk about. There's plenty to point out. You know what I'm saying? You can't always be redhead negative all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't always the story, you know. But hey, those are just my thoughts, man. Just a rough draft version, what I'm saying, high noon madness. We're gonna be getting it back to you, the rest of the guys, the rest of the gang. AFN got a few things, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe and Rondrell and DJ Eveline, gonna be getting it y'all tonight, as well. So look, man, hey, like I always say, man, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep it real, you gotta keep it you gotta keep it dirty, most importantly, you gotta keep it real with yourself. Make your next choice your best choice, man. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Hey, make it do what it do, man. It's your boy OG Big Sam, aka HBK, the Heartbeat Killer, aka Dirty Red, signing off. High noon.